doing that well. I think I'll have to flip it over or just rub the camera. All right. Okay, that is looking better. But first, my gosh, I'm just on a phone here, guys. It won't let me live stream on my computer for some reason. But here we go. First, we're going to be setting up Lethal Lily. And I decided we're going to set this one up first just because I ordered a new head for it. And it came. But I didn't have the animatronic set up when it came. So, yeah, I'm not sure if the head's going to work or not. This will be the third head that I've gotten. Because none of them have arrived safely. And here we got her hat. All right, I see we've got 2 people here. Thanks for joining us. But here's Lethal Lily's hat. Setting her up first. Now here's her head. But if you can tell, this one's a little wonky looking. This one is not one that works. Like her eyes go like, she goes like cross-eyed and her eyes are all wonky like that. So yeah, this is one that doesn't work. So we're gonna need another one. Hello everyone. Yeah, we will also set up 6 more in the back there as well. So hello everyone. Here's her skirt here. We got the back. Got the chest and the control box. When the house is doomed. That is exactly what this channel is all about. Here we have the arm pulls. We have the hand with the frog and the potion in it. The staff, and I think some parts on the staff was broken last year, so we'll have to see how that works. Another hand. This is her shirt. Her waist. The adapter is in this box right here. We have the base. And 2 leg pulls. Now we'll probably have to follow the instructions. This is only my second time setting this one up because I got this one last year. And I left it up for quite a bit last year. But yeah, here are the instructions. And it's just 1 pull, so she doesn't actually have 2 legs as well. Had to fix that. The welding wasn't that good on that one. But yeah, we're just going to start snap locking this onto there. And this, oh wait, no, this is not right. See, I'm fooling already. This one will go onto here. And go on there like so. Yeah, the initials are DOH now, because I'm in selfie mode. I have to do this when I don't have my computer because I need to still be able to read the comments. And for some reason you can't flip the screen around. So that's unfortunate. But it does say HOD and it stands for House of Doom. Next is this piece. Hope you're having a fantastic Monday evening as well. Yep, this is going to be quite a long evening and live stream, one of my longer live streams, because we do have a lot of work to do, and I want to have time to also make a collection video this year as well. But hopefully that tape stays on well. Oh, that does not look centered at all. All right, we might have to fix that a bit. Yeah. Maybe I need to learn welding to weld that back in place, because, yeah, the duct tape might not be cutting it there. But next, I believe, is the skirt. Yeah, it's the skirt. Actually, I think the skirt was supposed to go on before this. I think it might still work. Got some creepy claws stuck on some of the hands of the chest. Here it is. And yeah, I do have some animatronics that a lot of you guys might not have seen before. Because some of them were like Home Depot Canadian exclusives in the past that have barely any videos on. So yeah, might see some unique animatronics. Such as like Home Depot's version of the twitching banshee, and some pack props that weren't available in the US as well. Gotta put this on correctly here. Yeah, this is very messed up. Oh wait, no, it's the base that's turning around. Alright, that's not that bad. I don't know if the creepy cloth is supposed to be on the front or the back. But I think we got this on backwards. We'll leave it like that for now. Anyway, next. Read the instructions. Alright, so next we'll put on the chest with the control box. Right here, like so. Snap locks right in. And gonna get Trixie from Spirit Halloween today, but my gift card declined because I forgot to activate it. Hope to get her the next time I'm there. Yeah, Trixie's a pretty cool one. I was not expecting her to have that good of a jump scare. Unfortunately, my Spirit didn't have that much animatronics set up, so I didn't get to see that one this year. Hold on, guys. This is some complicated instruction. Okay, I think it's the shirt on next. And yeah, it's all this velvet material, very soft, kind of like a blanket. But this one can go on like this. Just slides on over. And then it's just Velcro on the back. I'm going to have to slide each arm up there as well. Yeah, this is probably one that's going to take the longest because all the other ones have a pretty simple setup. But I just wanted to make sure we got this one done because I have to test some things on it. But next we got to slide the arm poles through. So I think these are identical, but I'm not sure. Okay, so no, they are not identical. This one is for this side. Slide that up through there. There we go. Then the other one as well. Slide it up through the other side. And she does have a lot of lights all over, so there's going to be some wiring, and that's usually what takes the longest. And unfortunately, I can't show you guys much of that. Alright, and like that. go. Yo, you set up Lethal Lily yesterday. That's pretty cool. Oh wait, forgot the back brace. Yeah, she's a pretty cool one. She was the first one to have like a lot of animation with the servo eyes and all that. So yeah, she's a pretty cool one. Uh-oh. I just dropped one of the pins. I got it. Put that pin on there. Not bad, guys. This is kind of hard to reach at. There we go. That's all good. Yeah, I did grow older. That's what happens when years go by. But yeah, it's hard to believe that I've had this channel for, I think, 4 years now. Since like my first video, or maybe it's been like 3.5. But if you look at my older videos, I sound a lot different than I do now. And it's pretty crazy. There we go. That should be good. And we have this hand. I think now it's more self-explanatory. What's going to take up all the time is just undoing all these pins and then redoing them. One thing I really wish Lethal Lily was outdoor rated. But unfortunately, it's hard to put her outside because the servos don't like it. With the giant hat on there and all the wind, it really does a number on the servos. That's what basically destroyed my Brimstone Reaper. And I'll be sending that one up later tonight as well, the Brimstone Reaper, which is another Canadian exclusive. It's basically just Inferno Reaper, but it's got a red cloak. It's from Home Depot. But yeah, we put that one outside. He fell over, the servo broke, and yeah, it's kind of a disaster. Okay, I don't know what's wrong here. It's supposed to... Alright, there we go. Sometimes you have to force it, but the plastic here is very delicate. And I think I broke it a little bit last year, too. Oh, wait. Yeah, I think I did the wiring. Just attach these. Uh-oh. Missing a piece here? I don't think so, but these pieces do not go together. Hold up, guys, my bad. I don't know what they did wrong. But yeah, as you can see, these pieces do not go together. I think we'll just, we'll put on this hand for now, and we'll get to that later. Oh wait, yeah, I forgot about that little piece of staff right there as well. So it'll go right through there. This wire kind of sticks out. I don't really like that. There we go. Get that on over. And then what you're supposed to do is just slide on this here. Oh yeah, I had this problem last year where the wire gets stuck up inside the hand. So, you know, we're going to put this... Try going up there with a screwdriver, but I think I'll just do that after, because that might be time consuming. So we'll just do her without the glowing lights on the bottom half of the staff for today. I'm trying to get this piece on here. There we go. And that on there. And there. What's my favorite scary... Oh my gosh, my phone has fallen over. What's my favorite scary movie? I really like The Thing. John Carpenter's The Thing. It has really good practical effects. And I really like the story as well. And it's pretty scary. I don't know where the motion sensor went. It's supposed to be a motion sensor right there. But I cannot locate it. Yeah, it's pretty time consuming. Setting up these animatronics is never easy. You'd expect it to get easier, but it doesn't. Alright, let's go ahead and attach her head. And I have an extra head somewhere that is actually working. Alright, I think it is this one. Could be wrong, but yeah, this one has the rubber wrap on it. Okay. I believe this is our Lethal Lily's head. This is the third Lethal Lily head I own because the others are broken. And I don't know if this one is going to be all good or not. Alright, slide that on there. Attach all these wires. But we are almost there, guys. So close. Just need to find that motion sensor. Maybe it's in the box. I don't know. I don't see it. I don't know how it could just disappear like that. Does she have a light in her hat as well? Oh wait, no. This is the motion sensor. Got caught up in the hair. Oh, Velcro. All right. There's our motion sensor. Thanks, I really appreciate that, Green Knight. And I have some of my best videos coming up really soon. I've literally been editing this one video for like over a month now. And it's gonna be pretty crazy. It's the most editing I've ever done on a video. Okay, I'm trying to get this motion sensor in place. There. And then we can wire that on. And yeah, I think that might be it. I mean, we attached the hat, of course. But after that, I think it's just plug and play. You can do some of this with the creepy cloth. I really do appreciate the amount of different things that they have going on with this animatronic, from like the staff to the basket. A lot of things going on. Have the hat. And we'll just slide this on over. We'll attach the Velcros. This one is a bit hard to get on. Alright. I think that's good. Oh, nope, it's still not attached here. Alright. There she is. Get the hair out of her face. And yeah, hopefully this head works. If it doesn't, I don't think I can order a new one, so we just have to pray. My adapter is where? Okay, it's here. We can also screw on the head here. Do that real quick. And the screwdriver is too small, so I guess we'll also save that for off camera. But just got to untangle the adapter. And any minute now we can turn her on. Alright, let's plug her in. Plug in here. Oh, see, she is doing something. And she is on, what mode is she on? She's on sensor. And her volume is at max. Alright. Let's see.
Wait, immortalized man? Please come closer and let me get a good look at you. Oh dear, what happened to your face? If you'd like, I can turn you into a toad. It would be a definite upgrade, I think.
I don't know why, but her head is kind of off to the
Happy
side.
Halloween! Oh, the stars are in perfect alignment tonight. It must be nearly time to help the spirits arise. Oh, I'm so happy you've come to help celebrate. And so have all my critters slithering around your feet.
Yeah, so that is pretty cool. So you can see her head has a lot of movement.
Best be careful in this swamp. There are lots of snakes and spiders that would just love to sink their teeth into you. Now, come along into my lair. I'll be sure to take good care of you, my pretty.
Yeah, so I don't think that there's much
Oh, you want to leave?
Okay, I'm gonna have to turn that off.
It's well
she's
known
just,
that those who enter my lair never leave.
she just keeps on detecting me. Alright, but there she was, Lethal Lily, and this head does seem to be working, so great job, SVI. Like, it's pretty funny, because my first head, they sent in, like, barely any packaging, so it broke. But once I ordered the second head, they packaged it in, like, so much bubble wrap. So I guess this one arrived safely, because they actually really care about the people who are ordering from them. For the replacement parts, and they do make sure that it gets to you well. So great customer service from SVI. And yeah, what's my favorite Halloween music? I do have the Granny theme song as like my intro and outro music. So I guess that would be a good choice. But I do like the Halloween theme from the Halloween movie. Yeah, Home Depot is a W. And so is SVI. SVI is the company that makes Lethal Lily. And they've definitely been doing a great job on their props. And so is Pack. Pack is the other one that manufactures for Home Depot. And they've just gotten better and better. So I'm going to move Lethal Lily out of this room here, and I'm going to bring in... do you guys want to see, like, either Bog Zombie, Twitching Banshee, or... one that you guys have never seen, probably, because it's a Canadian exclusive. I got Lethal Lily last year. Alright, I'm seeing Bog Zombie here, so yeah, I'll bring in Bog Zombie next. And then maybe after that we can do... Oh, I see the Canadian exclusive as well. I see another Bog Zombie. Alright, we'll go Bog Zombie first, and then we'll do the LED Devil, which is the Canadian exclusive. All right, I see 3 for the demon now. So yeah, we'll do demon and then Bog Zombie. All right, we'll bring Lethal Lily out. Demon is actually a really quick setup too. I think it's just like 3 parts, so it'll be real quick. Slide Lethal Lily off the camera. Oh, Scarecrow Wrath is grabbing onto Lethal Lily. All right, here's the 6 6.5-foot LED Devil. This is the Canadian exclusive. And it was... Home Depot actually gets a lot less than the US. But we do get like one or two things that come to Canada that don't come to the US. Or things that are in store that are online only for US. But this is the 6.5-foot LED Devil. He's just pack. If you put him outdoors, he will probably literally blow away. Because he barely weighs anything. Just plastic and like this felt. Here's his torso with the big demon hands. There we go. And I believe I got this guy. Oh my gosh, I have no idea. I think it was probably 2019. Maybe 2020. Feels like a lot longer than that. But 2020 was 5 years ago now, which is absolutely crazy. Here's his head. And this is the best part of the prop, obviously. Everything else is kind of... I mean, I don't really care about anything else because it's just like a red tarp. The rest of his body. But this lights up. His jaw moves. It does make a loud noise when it moves, but yeah, he's got a really cool head. Do you have Jack the Reaper? No. I found Jack the Reaper was pretty expensive. And I didn't have a huge budget, to be honest. Okay, I think the 8-volt's on first. But yeah, I want to spend my money the most effective way. So I wanted to get as much animatronics as I could with the money, and also get Jack in the Box, of course. Wait, I don't think this looks right. That is too wide. Yeah, we're gonna take those off. Are we missing a pole here? As we... Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. We are missing a pole here, guys. There should be 8 poles. No, 6 poles. We do not have 6 poles here. Or maybe not, I'm not sure. No, we're good, We have the right amount of poles. Never mind, guys. See, he says 6'5", but I don't think he's 6'5". I think he's a bit shorter than 6'5". Because I have the... Oh, got on backwards here. I have the Bluetooth Ultra Skeleton. It claims he's 6'5", but I swear it's 7 feet, because, I mean, he's out there and he's huge. I got a video coming up with him. I'm going to do something really cool with him that I'm working on. But there's been lots of trials and errors. But then, this literally just slides over top. It's not even a snap lock, so it just kind of sits on top of these legs. It's not very durable. But, I mean, he's lasted this long because he's been inside. Just slide that on there. Close the arms, creepy cloth. And we have his awesome head. Now his head has this kind of thing on the back which makes it like bob up and down. So he's sort of like a bobblehead when he goes off. But on there. Head's not a snap lock, but it slides in pretty deep, so it's not going to come out. I'm trying to make sure we don't get any creepy cloth tangled in the wires. This guy is also packed, if you couldn't tell by the incredibly simple build. there he is. Now we can plug him in and see him go. Actually, hold up. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. This guy does not have an adapter because he only takes batteries. I remember having this problem last year too, but here I can show you the mechanism. It is simply just a side-to-side mechanism, and then his mouth also moves. But yeah, here I'll do a demo for you guys here. This is what he does, and then his mouth moves up and down. It's very scary. But if you do want to see the demo of him, I do have a full animatronic collection video up on my channel, and you can see a demo of him and every single animatronic I own, minus the ones I got this year. So he's on my channel if you want to go see him go. Anyway, super cool pop. This guy was $100 Canadian, so that's like what, $80 US. Extremely good price for him being this tall. Yeah, awesome price. But we're gonna move on to Bog Zombie now, as a popular demand. Yeah, no batteries in. Here is Bog Zombie. I do have another Canadian exclusive from Home Depot back there as well, but he's also battery operated, and it'll take me a while to go get batteries and all that, so I want to keep moving at a steady pace. So sorry about that, guys. Yeah, Bog Zombie back in 20. This guy's box has taken quite a beating, though, if you can't tell. This guy was 2022, though. That's crazy. Feels like more recently. I sure it wasn't 2023. No, it was 2022. That's crazy. Alright. Got tape all over this box. You know this box isn't holding him by itself. We agreed to go Bog Zombie. Bog Zombie's another awesome prop. I love this guy. Oh, we got some more surprises in here. Okay. There's a jumping spider in this box as well. We just tried packing everything into these boxes. But yeah, the rest is all Bog Zombie. And this box is way too big for the amount of parts in it. There's like so much room in here. But first we got a head, and this is, SVI did a great job on this head for being known with all their face deformities, because this looks just great. I mean, even with Bog Zombie, if there was a deformity, it wouldn't really be a problem, because, I mean, he's supposed to look like that. And yeah. We got his pants. And I really do like the fact that they didn't just use regular old creepy cloth, but this cloth actually has like this texture to it, where it's changing colors. And it's pretty cool. And of course, this guy goes pretty well with Lethal Lily, as it being like a swamp theme. And I've wanted to do a laser swamp for the past couple years, but we haven't really had enough space in our garage for one. But here's his shirt. Here's his shoulders and the control box. We are unboxing Bog Zombie right now. Here's the mechanism. Just goes a simple rotation. And Twitching Banshee has a similar one to that as well. We have Twitching Banshee ears, so we might do that one soon. And we also have Graveyard Ghoul, which is one that's like, I don't know, he's alright, but I honestly thought he was much bigger when seeing like the demo videos and stuff. But he's a pretty small prop. Still pretty cool as he's like an outdoor rated. Bog Zombie's not an outdoor rated, but I think he could stand the elements better than most animatronics. Here's his feet. Thing with animatronics that have such simple movement is that they can go through a lot without getting destroyed. Here's his femur. And this is really cool because one of his legs has the femur sticking out, and one of them doesn't have it, because there's like ripped clothing. It's a cool added detail. And got the leg pulls. And this guy has a pretty simple setup. Alright, starting with the base here. We're going to put on the feet on each pole. We'll take the C poles. Oh, I did this in the wrong direction. Poles to the A base. Oh, C and then B. And this one has the little bar sticking out to hold the feet, I think. Next we have these poles. Twisted Grandma, yeah. I haven't seen that one in person, but I feel like that's one that would look a lot better in person than in videos. Go. Oh wait, why am I putting this on? I gotta put the pants and all that on. Just skipping all the steps. Alright, so we have the femur bone that goes on this side like that. And then we have the pants that just slide on over. Slide on this. Yeah, the only licensed animatronic I have is Freddy Krueger. And he just has the arm movement. It's a Gemmy one from Home Depot. I think I'll put the femur on after I put on the pants. But yeah, he's alright. But the problem with the not old Gemmy props, the old Gemmy props are really good. But like the newer Gemmy props, they sell for such a high price because they're licensed. But the prop doesn't even have snap locks, the one I have. So if you put it outside, it would just kind of like fall apart within a few minutes. And his box is also humongous for what he is. Oh wait, we also have the... Where's the foam that goes on the legs? Oh no. I don't know where the foam that goes on his legs is. Well, that is not very good. Let me check my closet. Yeah, we are missing the foam that goes over his legs. but that is not a big deal. I can fix that with pool noodles. Probably accidentally threw it out because some animatronics have like foam, other foam stuff. Yeah, that is not good. We'll do the demo anyway. Put on this piece next. Hip loop. I don't see his hip loop either. Oh, look, this guy's missing so many pieces. What? That is not good. They're probably mixed in with some of the other animatronic boxes. Yeah, I don't know where they went. Put this shirt on. Do you guys have a favorite zombie animatronic from Spirit of all time? Because mine would probably be either Rosemary or I really like the hung up zombie as well. Or eaten alive, but I don't know if you consider that a zombie prop. Oh, smoldering zombie's a really cool one as well. You can kind of like collect the elements of zombie animatronics. Because you could have like Bog Zombie for water, smoldering zombie for fire. There's compost corpse from a while back as well. It's definitely not a wind zombie though. Alright, this is not the correct arm because it will not fit me. I'm gonna do a haunt build soon. I have a DIY animatronic video coming out soon. I guess you consider that a haunt build. But yeah, I'll probably do a few. But a lot of them would just be going over the same stuff as last year. Because basically, I think we're just going to have some more animatronics this year. And I have some plans with the Bluetooth skeleton and all that. But I think the route of the haunted house is going to be kind of the same. But I also wanted to add like a carnival area since I have a few clowns now. Last year I had like 3 clowns. Now I have 5. Or at least 5 carnival animatronics, you could say. I don't know why this... Uh-oh. Maybe I had it right. Hold up, guys. Okay, that fits. Alright. There we go. Yeah, Bog Zombie's looking a bit skinny today because he doesn't have any of the foam. I don't know how we misplaced that, but we did. But that's an easy fix. The hip loop, I don't know how easy that will be. Alright, we'll just like put this up on here then. For now. Yeah, he's looking not too good. That's the wrong side. There we go. And on this side. The motion sensor all wired here. We got black cord to black cord, blue cord to blue cord. Almost done. Where's the red cord go? I don't know why there's a red cord. I have no clue where that goes. I think that's for the mouth or eyes. I don't see another red. Okay, I got it. All right, we should be able to plug them in and play now. That's not where the adapter was. This adapter's still in the box here. All right, well we got most of Bog Zombie here. All right, plug him in. And he is on max volume. Oh, that fell out. Oh. And he's just on the on there. He's just on constant mode, so he's just gonna go back on there, but yeah, there he was, and I'm glad they kept this guy. Well, he's got lots of detail on him, and he's got the simple zombie growling. He is definitely a great prop, and he's held up really well too. Like, if I'm taking any animatronic, like, with me on the go, he's a perfect one to do so, because, I mean, he's an easy setup. He's got tons of animation. Well, not tons of animation, but he can definitely stay up in the weather. He's been in lots of wind. But yeah, that was Bog Zombie. A great prop. And I think we'll move on to... Here, I'll bring the phone out in a second just to show you guys what we got. So I'm going to bring Bog Zombie on out. Oh, wait. still plugged in. I'll grab that. Alright, here we go, guys. So, there's Scarecrow Wrath. But out here, we have Brimstone Reaper. This guy is extremely broken. Like his scythe is literally in my closet because I couldn't fit it back into the box because I had to duct tape it all. Then we have Grim. Hopefully he still works well. I'm always scared when I put him into the box because that's the only place he can really break that much. But he stood up really well as well. Probably still one of my favorite animatronics. Gravestone Ghoul, Gordo, and we have this 6-foot animated LED alien. But this guy, I don't think he has an adapter. So, yeah. Yeah, so he has to have the 3 AA batteries. You guys want Gravestone Ghoul? Oh, hey, Ryan's, what's up? Alright, I think we'll go Gravestone Ghoul next then. Oh, hey, L.U. Hans. Got some more people joining us. But Gravestone Ghoul is going to be next. There we go. Take the Willie's box out of here. But yeah, this guy is also relatively simple setup. It is really difficult getting his arms through the sleeves though. This guy is like watertight because he's an outdoor rated one. Got the outdoor rated adapter. So yeah, I've left him out there. He can go pretty early. Only thing I wish, this guy's a perfect prop. I just wish he was a bit bigger because he quite literally has baby hands. They're not big hands. He's got these. Oh wait, that's a mic jack or something. What? That's for the sensor. That's kind of odd. See, the foam also slips out of these tiny wire arms, and it is not very convenient. Well, yeah, this guy definitely has his flaws, but he's outdoor rated, and that's basically why I got him. I needed more props I could leave outside in the rain. There's his head, pretty tiny too, but there he is. We got his base. And the gravestone as well. So he does compact into a very small box as well, which is another upside of him. There's the gravestone on the base. I think that's the first step, but I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, we got his waist neck. That goes on next. Then the control box goes on top. Here, I don't know if you guys can see that well. Probably not because it's kind of short. And the jacket will go on over top. And this is basically a rain jacket. Same material as a rain jacket. No water's getting in here. And even if the water does get in there, the control box is also weatherproof. So I just there. Only problem is this guy does make this really annoying noise. when he is inside, because his jacket, when it moves around, you guys can hear that. And he does a lot of moving around. Plug in that motion sensor. Oh, and these, you have to like screw it on. That's what I think. Oh wait, no, that doesn't really make. Oh, you can like snap them on. Okay. Just so no water gets in there. It's all watertight. Do that. And put on his head next. You can still cover him. Like, yeah, I guess if you really want to make sure that he's not gonna get broken, I guess you can cover him. But I don't know. If he breaks being outside in the elements, that is not my fault. He's outdoor rated. He should be out there. But yeah, still, I'll only put him out like a week before. No more. No longer than I have to have him out. Trying to get this piece on. Gravestone Ghoul and Kirk Countess have the same mech. Kirk Countess actually has like the additional like head moving mech. So it wouldn't be the exact same. Kirk Countess has a bit more to her in movement. And then Twitching Ghoul also has a slightly different movement, but very similar. This guy kind of just goes around in circles while Twitching Ghoul will kind of like pause at places. If you know what I mean. This, you can go check out a demo. But now, oh my god. See, this is quite annoying. Oh, I was about to put it on that side. It's supposed to be this time. Yeah, one that I was going to maybe set up today, but I decided not to since he's just like so huge and I can't really move him that well, was the Plague Doctor. And I have to tell you, like, the Plague Doctor might be one of my favorite animatronics. Just see how annoying this is. But the Plague Doctor is extremely durable. Like, yeah. He could probably survive, like, falling face first. Okay, maybe not falling face first, but he's not going to fall face first. But he can survive the wind, and he's got amazing quality. See, I don't know if the Plague Doctor is for sale the Plague Doctor is still for sale online for Canada. And if he is in the US, I don't know. If he is, that is one I would highly, highly recommend. Because he's also outdoor rated, and the craziest quality I've ever seen on an animatronic from Home Depot. Other than like a 12-foot one, but you know. I'm trying to slip this sleeve on. And yeah, that's just a pull that goes right into the gravestone. Just slip that on there. Doesn't stay on that well. And there's a Velcro on the shirt. Yeah. These tiny baby hands. Oh wait, we need to also put on this. Just plug that in. Alright. This guy also has a speaker jack, but this guy does not need a speaker jack. He is extremely loud. And one crazy thing about the Bluetooth skeleton, the ultra posable skeleton, the one from Home Depot this year with the app. He has this. The biggest problem about him is he doesn't have a speaker jack, and the mic, well, the speaker on him is really, really quiet, which is probably his biggest flaw. So I don't know if they'll fix that next year. But if they do, hopefully I can replace mine. I don't think I will be able to, but yeah. But there we go. He is almost all set here. His head also has this really weird tilt to the side. It's like almost 90 degrees off to the side like that. Not quite, but it's really annoying. But I guess it kind of makes sense for him not to have a straight on face, but that's what it's like on the box. So kind of wish it was like that. And his huge and thick adapter right here. You can go ahead and plug him in. And this plugs in and then screws on so no water gets in there. But yeah, I think we're ready for a demo. Hopefully it doesn't destroy my eardrums. His head just kind of tilted, but there we go. Yeah, I also prefer the Groundskeeper over Snippers, to be honest. But Snippers says that. Oh, yeah, again. He does have this weird noise of the motor like stopping as well. He stops. Yeah, a lot of weird things about this animatronic, but you know, he's still cool. He's outdoor rated, and I needed something for my graveyard, so there he is. And, oh, there he goes. I'm gonna unplug him now. But yeah, he's a pretty cool one. I don't know if I can recommend him. I think he's a little bit too much. At the Home Depot, it would probably be like $80 or something. And he's not. I don't think he's selling for Home Depot for Spirit Halloween anymore. Anyway, but there he is, and we'll move on to another one. Once I get this guy out of here, this guy can literally just pick up really easily anyway. All right, now what are we saying here? Are we gonna go for the Brimstone Reaper? You got Grim over here. You got Gordo. He's a painfully long setup though, just because, I mean, you really have to force it for him to stay on there. And we also have the LED alien, but I can't do a demo of him. Got one more comment. One more comment. Oh, we got Gordo. We got one Grim and one Gordo. Okay, I think we'll go for a Grim then. We got one alien as well. We can do alien after Grim, but I might save this guy for off camera because he's gonna be painfully long to set up. All right, we're gonna grab Grim. And here he is. Oh, and I'm just gonna put this back in this box. Put it over. Oh yeah, we got a lot of Grims here. All right, I think that's enough Grims. All right, so, oh my gosh, not again. Okay, there we go. Okay, here we got Grim, and we're about to set him up. All right. Okay, so he's staring right back at me from the second I opened up, and I think his head is all right, which is great. I put a lot of packaging on his head, so here we go. There he is. And we got the arms. This guy looks so tiny in comparison to the Ultra Skeleton from Home Depot this year. It's crazy. But Grim is still super awesome. Got some bones here. This might be hard to get out. Now this is like the only area that I'm scared of breaking, because there is a lot of stress on this motor. This is all one piece, which is kind of odd. And this motor has been through a lot. I don't know if it's still going to be working, but let's hope so. At least this guy has the servo on the arm that moves. The Ultra Skeleton does not have the servo, which means it's stronger, but it's 10 times as loud. It's so loud it like overrides the speaker, which is not good. Here we go. But off the side. Let's start with these setup. These. It's the other direction. Same feet as Bog Zombie, same mold. I'm breaking my back right now. Alright. Okay, now we got these poles going on first, I believe. What even are these poles? This doesn't feel right. I do not know what's going on right now. Okay, wait, that's odd. His legs are. I don't think his legs are that long. I don't think these are the right leg pulls. No, I'm just doing this wrong, guys. Okay, so... Okay, this one goes on this side. My bad, guys. This guy's a rubber setup, I guess. Okay. To be honest, I usually leave this guy set up because I use him for the most amount of things, for like little videos and stuff. So last year I literally I had him set up in my closet the entirety of last year. This guy also has a lean, if you haven't realized. I think some of the parts are wrong. I think they sent me some of the wrong parts that were put in this box. Because he's always had a lean to the left for whatever reason. Yes, he has literally been hiding in that closet. Not with other skeletons. I haven't had any other skeletons in there but Grim, but yeah. You know, we've had lots of trouble storing our animatronics in the past, but we usually store it at my grandmother's house. And we had so much stuff that had to come over this year that instead of driving back and forth, we got a pickup truck. And if you want to see that, it's on my Instagram. But we literally had a pickup truck get all of the animatronics this year. Because it's like 30, it's 30-something animatronics. And a lot more other decor. I think like 6 posable skeletons and yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Okay, we got 1 snap lock in. We need to get this other snap lock in. Okay. That's on there. See, he's got quite a lean to him here. Yep, there he is. I mean, it is possible that... Here, I'm just going to check something real quick. Just trying to fix the lean. He's had this for a long time. This puts a lot of extra stress on the motor when he's leaning. This is a deep hole. And this is also a deep hole. See, these poles are the exact same, so no matter how I switch it around, it's going to be the exact same outcome. So I think there's supposed to be another pole labeled something else. But yeah, it's unfortunate. I don't think Grim is in production anymore. Is Grim still on the website? I highly doubt it. Quite a lean still. But I'm gonna put on his arms now. I had a screwdriver somewhere. This little one. But yeah, this works on this guy, so it should. Have to loosen that. We'll just have them in a casual pose. That's the other. Oh wait, I have to loosen this one up as well. Push that one on. And here he is. Got the head, of course, which I am getting to right now. But the best thing about this guy is the only bit of wiring you have to do is literally this wire to this wire, and that's it. So very simple. The Ultra Skeleton had like 2 humongous wires going into the head, so it was really hard to figure out a way to get those into the head without breaking the servo, which was a problem with him. But yeah, Jack Rose adapter, and we're gonna plug him on But anyone else who has Grim, does your Grim have this much of a lean? Because he is leaning a lot. You can tell. I think Flagship sometimes like uses the prototypes as well for the animatronics. They're always the first one set up. But I don't know, that's what I've heard. I'm not sure if that's true. Okay, we got Grim on. He's on sensor, max volume. There goes his arm. Oh, I don't know what that was. Okay.
Your host is not here right now. They're busy burying something in the backyard. But we'll have loads of fun while they're gone. The night is young, and I'm ready to party. Are you?
Yeah, so you can see that he's like stuck here and he's trying to get back. So what I've done to stop that is I've put like cinder blocks or like slabs underneath on this side so then he's evened out. And I had to do that with the boogeyman as well. So maybe it's a common thing with the SVI props that they have the leaning problem. But yeah. We'll try them again, but I'm gonna put some bubble wrap on this side. I think he's still leaning a little bit down. I think that should be good enough to make a difference, though.
Your host is not here right now. They're busy burying
This is the
something in
2022
the
model.
backyard. But we'll have loads of fun while they're gone. The night is young, and I'm ready to party. Are you?
Anyway, there he is. I'm very impressed with how this guy is like held up. Yeah, I would definitely buy another one of this guy. Just in case this guy broke. I would have loved to have a backup. But he's obviously not in stores anymore. But he has lasted a long time. Just like I put him outside as well, even though he's indoor rated. And he's lasted well even in the wind. Because I mean the servo does get weaker and weaker over time. But it's still good enough to move, so I can't complain. And yeah, there was Grim. And we'll move on to the alien next. And yeah, let's go into the other room. Alright, everyone say goodbye to Grim. Alright, we're gonna go. I caught that. When is the animatronic collection gonna be posted? Well, I have not filmed it yet. So you can probably bet on like late September, early October, something like that. But here's the Grim and Ultra Skeleton comparison. And yeah, I really like the posable fingers. This guy is like much more sturdy as well. I mean, he doesn't look sturdy because the servos are always loose like that, but compared to Grim, like his hand is all flimsy. But this guy is very, very sturdy. And yeah, he's an awesome one. I do like the head mold and the eyes make Grim look a lot creepier. But yeah, I think we're going to go on to the alien. We got this one for $98. Oops, I accidentally turned off my phone for a second. But yeah, we got the alien. He got some pretty cool stuff. I'd say this guy could probably stand outdoors. This is one of the pack props that is built a bit stronger. I mean, this guy literally fell face first onto the cheese grater. He has a scar across his head, but he survived because he's got very thick plastic all around. But yeah, we're gonna flip the camera on over here, and I think this guy will be pretty quick and simple setup as well. Anyway, we got his head, which is absolutely huge. Not too much smaller than the 12-foot skeleton's head. And there's his scar from falling face first onto the cheese grater. It's like all the way down his face. He like slid. But yeah, very thick plastic. How do you fall on a cheese grater? Wind. We didn't tether him down enough, and he just fell. This guy. Oh, on a cheese grater. On a cheese grater. He didn't fall on a cheese grater. Like, we call the cement that we use for our driveway. I don't know if maybe that's just the thing we call it, but I don't know. Look it up. That could just be what we call it, but it's just the driveway. It's cement, but it's got rocks in it as well. So whenever you drop on it, it's like it breaks very bad. And if you fall on it too, it kind of acts like a cheese grater, which I know doesn't sound pleasant, but here's his leg pulls. Whoa, this is base. All the pack props, you have to assemble the base as well, which is nice because the base is usually what takes up the most space in a box. It could be these two pulls here. Assembled. Leg pulls like that. Then I think this guy's a bit more complicated than the devil because he does have actual legs and not just a tarp. So I think this has to go on next. Oh wait, his feet. Forgot about his feet. Also humongous and thick plastic. I believe this. Okay, wait. This has to go.
Can you not reverse things?
I can't reverse it now.
And do you not need to have an adult?
No, I don't.
Okay.
So here's my dad making an appearance live, but. YouTube has changed up some things that is kind of dumb. Not cool stuff YouTube's done. Hopefully YouTube doesn't flag me for saying that. I feel like that's something they would do in 2025. But yeah, live streaming has been harder to do. I've tried going live in the past to set up Back Then Bonnie. But YouTube just didn't let me for some reason that time, so. Alright, thanks for joining. See you later, Spasm, 1031. Leave it on this piece. Top here. goes. And there you go. And there's his head on. Attach the wire. And this guy, I could just run up and get batteries for this guy. I think I'll do that. I'll be off screen for a second, but I'm just gonna run up and get batteries for him so you guys can actually see this one go. The large battery, okay, I'm back out, but the large battery animatronics are also pretty weird. Because, you know, you'd wish they'd have an adapter. And what happens is they start running low on battery and they just start moving slower and the audio gets dimmer over time. So yeah, they should all have adapter options. But there it is. All right, I'm gonna stop it at that because he does that for 5 minutes straight every time he set off, something like 5 minutes. I mean, I'm glad he has all types of different noises that he makes. Cool if he just always stayed on with the lights as well. But yeah, he's got the arm movement and head movement, so he's got a good amount of movement. And yeah, he's a really cool animatronic. Doesn't really fit my theme as well as some of the other animatronics. Like, this is my only alien. This guy is also pretty cartoonish, as you can tell. It's like your classic Roswell alien. But yeah, I'm gonna hang on to him because he's a really unique prop as well. I mean, not that unique in the sense that he's a unique character, but you just don't see this prop as often out there. And they had a dancing 6-foot alien for the US, but I definitely prefer this one. Anyway, I'm gonna take him on out, and we have two options. One is Gordo, and one is the broken Brimstone Reaper. So you guys can decide which one. All right, what have you guys decided? You guys want Gordo or here? I'm just gonna decide for you guys, man. Yeah, we're gonna do Gordo, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish Gordo because yeah, this guy. Keep on forgetting how huge this pumpkin actually is, but he's a big guy. There he is. Gordo. Still the only good sound and light animatronic. the company sounding like he's not actually sounding like that creepy cloth. But basically, what makes setting up Gordo absolute torture is that he's like 4 poles, and you have to get all 4 poles to align when you like use the snap lock, which doesn't sound difficult, but I assure you it is difficult. It is very difficult. Yeah, this is A, so we put the B poles on A. But yeah, this guy was a 2023 animatronic, and I think 2023 was a really good year for animatronics. I got this guy, Emmeline, and Darling Dolly. 3 awesome animatronics. And next live stream, I'll probably bring Darling Dolly to set up. Darling Dolly is an animatronic. Like, I'm super glad that I got her. I wasn't sure I wanted her at first, but she is actually so creepy. You guys have an animatronic that you really are glad that you got? But Gordo, I mean, a lot of people really love Gordo for some reason. Hey, sorry, like, I mean, he's a great prop, but like, guests really just enjoy him because they all love the jump scare animatronics, especially the unexpected ones. And I think Bubbo, like Man's Possessed Friend, was like the biggest crowd favorite. But he was almost. This might be the easiest setting up of Gordo. I'm gonna jinx it, aren't I? Okay. No chance I did that. It's always taking me so long. But I got it on in one go. Now for the even harder part is getting this thing aligned. Okay, so the motion sensor has to be forward like that. Alright. Make sure the case. No. Make it so this. Okay. Alright. I do wish. I mean, I know this makes it a lot easier to store him, having this fabric, instead of actually having stone, or not stone, but like fake stone made of plastic. This, let's see, just so it's easier to store, but it would have looked really cool if it was an actual stone pillar. Almost there, guys. Oh my gosh, this Velcro just keeps on coming undone. Yeah, this fabric is really hard to work with. Alright. So there he is. Put on the creepy cloth over. It should have given a little bit more creepy cloth than this. And this blows off constantly as well. But we'll just throw this on here for a demo. That's alright. And we'll go ahead and plug it in. Oh, I have to undo this all to plug it in. He's on max volume. Just need to fit this. There we go. And now we can plug him in. Let's see Gordo. Oh, I also really like how he stays lit up as well. Animatronic said, like, don't stay lit up. I think they should all stay lit up like that as a default. But when you trigger him, okay, what? He's on sensor, I swear. Oh, his sensor isn't attached. Alright. Always forget that. Oh. The second I plugged it in. Yeah, I also have some animatronics out there. I think I might just skip over Brimstone because he's so broken that it's really sad setting him up because he's so broken. We'll do one more activation of Gordo, and I'll show you guys some animatronics I have outside. Yeah, the fabric on Skull Crane definitely makes more sense because Skull Crane is. I mean, if it wasn't fabric on Skull Crane, he'd be like the box would be absolutely huge. But for Gordo, I feel like they could have added some like panels like they did with Man's Possessed Friend, and still made it a decently small box. Not as small, but I think that would have been worth it. Anyway, we're gonna go bring Gordo outside. We're just gonna drag. I just got kicked out of the live stream for 1 second by accident. I don't know how that happened, but I think my connection maybe just timed out. But we're just dragging out Gordo. And into the room with all the animatronics. So set up more than half of these today. And yeah, I do also own Skull Crane as well. So yeah. I also have Back Then Bonnie upstairs, if one of you guys want to go see her as well. She actually has an extremely loud speaker. It's insane. Some of these just have such a loud speaker. But I think we'll go for Skull Crane first, and then we can do Rosemary here as well, and also Jack in the Box Clown, because a lot of you guys probably haven't seen that yet. But I do have a full unboxing video on my channel of him as well. Oh, my Skull Crane is plugged in. See, you just press the button here. Skull Crane's an awesome one. I love this guy.
Step right up, thrill seekers. Prepare to be mesmerized by the prizes within. Try to win if you dare. And let your nightmares claw their way to the surface.
Yeah, Skull Crane is an awesome one. They did also have the Popcorn Clown, but I like Skull Crane a bit more just because the claw going back and forth is a really cool animation. Of course, the clown did also have the mouth movement, but I also think the clown was more unrealistic because you could have easily told that it was like fake popcorn. There's not such thing as fake plastic balls. I mean, I guess they're fake, but they're still plastic, so it looks a lot more realistic here. And I think it's more surprising. I still think if you're really expecting a jump scare, which usually you would in a haunted house, you could see that there obviously is like an outline there. But yeah, he's super cool. I love the animatronics that are also like a set piece as well that can just be used like that because you can only have too many standing animatronics until it gets a bit too crowded. So yeah, he's good for like a theming piece as well. But I think we're gonna go for a Jack in the Box clown here next. His mouth is like a little bit broken. Oh, there goes the air compressor. But yeah, it still works for the most part. But yeah, this guy's also super cool. This is another Canadian exclusive. I'm not sure if he's coming to the US or not. But let's turn off the lights here because the black light on him is awesome. All right, here we go. Yeah, sometimes we get like a US prop a year later, so maybe they'll get this Canadian prop a year later like you do with the US props, but I'm not sure. This guy's sensor is absolutely horrible, I must say, but I'm going to have him on button anyway. Yeah, my idea is to have Skill Crane and Jack in the Box Clown in a clown room, and then a wheel that you have to spin that will point to one of them, and then you press a button in front of whatever one that the wheel spun to point to. I explained that horribly, but all right. We're gonna go.
Hello there, folks. You want to see something really?
Yeah, the lights in the hair are really cool too.
Well, do ya? It'll blow your mind. Bet you didn't see that one coming.
Anyway, there he was in the dark. I might do another demo in the... Yeah, that sensor is horrible. It should have definitely picked me up. But yeah, he does have the lights in the hair as well, which is super cool. The thing is, the lights are actually just... It's just white lights, but it doesn't really matter because the hair makes it look colored. So yeah, that's not really a big deal. The clothing it's an amazing quality clothing. This guy's not outdoor rated though, so I wouldn't put this guy outside. But yeah, he's a super cool one. People always expect it to come out of the Jack in the Box as well, which is awesome. The only problem about having him on button mode is that he will just have the same phrase over and over again, but I don't really know. Yeah, this guy was $300 on the Canadian website. I don't know. I think that might be a little bit too much. He's a really cool piece. I think we got Skill Crane like really cheap. I think 150. He was on 50% off at Canadian Tire. So yeah, this guy was definitely a much better deal than this one. But I want it to be like one of the first to unbox him, of course. Yeah, I'm not sure if he'll go sale, but he might go sale price, but I don't think online does that as much. Anyway, we'll do one more activation.
Calm down there, buddy. My little monster friend here wants a bite to eat, but don't get too close, or he might just bite. Whoa! Never mind, I'm the one who bites.
I also really enjoyed the stance this guy is in, because there goes around. He's very crouched over, so if he was standing straight, he'd...
Let's see what happens here. Didn't expect that one. That toy is broken.
Yeah, this one is a Canadian exclusive. He might come to the U.S. next year. He was at the managers meeting, which is in Vegas, I think. So, I mean, he was in the U.S. at one point. They were probably planning for a U.S. release, but I don't know. They might just had something for replacement. He does have. Oh, my first time I set him off, I thought he actually broke because he has a wire that goes up to his head, and it got caught on like one of the pieces of the back brace, and he just went up, and then his head didn't come back down because he didn't go up all the way. So yeah, I had to. That's in the unboxing video I did. You can go see that as well. But yeah, I did a full unboxing and demo of him in that. I also, if you saw the unboxing video, his hair is not nearly as good as this right now because I had to add hair gel to make this like stick out to the sides. Now thinking about it, I think I should have added texture powder or something because the hair gel is pretty heavy and it's still drooping down because it's heavy. But he looked good for a good 10 minutes until it started drooping back down again. But yeah, this guy's peak. All right, we'll go for a demo of Rosemary next here. Rosemary Zombie Girl. Rosemary. Oh wait, she's also audio activated. There we go. I got this one from Morris Costume, so this came to my like local Halloween store, Glow Halloween. She was $300, I think. So yeah, an expensive one. Hello, Ghost, the host haunts. Yeah, I do agree the original version is better. I think they brought the original version back to Haunted Hill Farm. Haunted Hill Farm needs to start selling to Canada as well because currently they're just on Amazon.com, which, well, you have to pay shipping, the cross-border fees if you want something from Haunted Hill Farm in Canada. But yeah, they brought back lots of techie classics on Haunted Hill Farm. One of her as well. But this is an updated version, or more so downgraded in my opinion. The older one had a white dress and a normal color scheme. Like this one is like a grayish tone. I think it's a really cool tone. I just don't think it's as good as the original, but it's definitely unique. This one has the red eyes instead of the white eyes. I don't think it has much of an updated mech though. I think the mech is quite literally the exact same, and the audio is quite literally the exact same. So there's really not that much of a difference. It's just the color, it's just the color scheme really. But yeah, she's an awesome prop, and yeah, she'll go great with Backbend Bonnie. And do you guys want to see Backbend Bonnie? I can go grab her. I think I'll do that right now. Oh, Spirit Canadian website would be really good too. Yeah. Alright guys, I got Backbend Bonnie. I don't know if you guys can hear me. But she's right here. Guys, Backbend Bonnie just spawned in right here. Yeah, no, she is than I expected. If this is 5 feet, then I'm taller than I thought I was. But yeah, there she is. Backbend Bonnie. We'll go ahead and plug her in. And she is extremely, extremely loud. So loud that it like started rattling the battery lid on the control box. So I just had to take that off. But I have a perfect spot for her in my dining room. This is going to be like the dollhouse area. Oh, I turned her volume down. What's up, SP Halloween? And I'm going to do another demo on her, but I'm going to turn up her audio. I think it's on this side. Where's her control box here? Oh, her control box is way low. All right, max volume. It's like actually going to blow up my eardrums, but like, yeah. One more from the side here we can do. She kind of has a belly that kind of sticks out. It's a really weird bend back, but it works really well. That's a creepy laugh too. Hard plastic. Rosemary does have the vinyl. I think it would have been cool if she had a vinyl face as well. But yeah, the plastic face is fine too, I guess. I feel like the paint job also could have been better, like on the eyebrows. And this one kind of has like this weird gash. You can clearly see the paint mark strokes. But yeah. I personally, people were saying like $179 US was a really good price for this thing. I don't know about that. Like after all that in Canada, like after the 20% off, I was paying $200. Like with the taxes and all that too. So like over $200 for this thing. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I paid $150 for a skill crane. And let's take Bonnie over by a skill crane. There's Bonnie next to skill crane. So yeah, skill crane has a lot more to it for being $50 cheaper, but that was the sale price, of course. But no spirit props ever get to sale price, especially not at my location, because it's the only location within 8 hours of me or so. So yeah, I had to snag this one real fast. But yeah, she's really, really creepy, and that's why I got her. It's not because she has outstanding quality, but because or that she's large or worth the price. But I just had the absolute perfect spot for her, and she is going to creep out so many people. When I show her off, everyone thinks that the back cracking noises is just absolutely disgusting, and the screams are crazy. Like the audio on this one is amazing in the entire vibe. So yeah, that's why Backbend Bonnie was worth the price for me. But yeah, if you don't have a good spot for her in your haunt, and if you're just planning on throwing her outside, yeah, she's not going to last. So yeah, make sure you have a good spot for her. I'm gonna have her like in the corner, and it's gonna be really, really creepy. And yeah, so that was Backbend Bonnie. I did a live stream on Instagram as well. If you guys wanted to go see the entire setup. But yeah, it wasn't really much of an instructional setup, so you could probably go look up some other one on YouTube. But yeah. Anyway, we have the servo the ultra posable app skelly. What are they even calling it? The app controlled ultra skelly. Yeah, quite a long name here compared to just Grim. But yeah, the reason I don't have a video out on him yet is because I have some crazy plans for this guy. I also bought this mic to go with him, and I'm planning on doing something really crazy. I'm planning on him having you be able to talk to him and have a full-on conversation with this skeleton. That's what I've been working on. I'm not going to say much more. And yeah, I currently having my computer being repaired because I have so much stuff downloaded on my computer that it's just not working for me right now. And I have to link this guy to my computer and then to my phone and then to I've had to really learn how to use Bluetooth to a full other level to be able to being able to do this, but it's all gonna be worth it in the end. And yeah, it's gonna be really sick. I'll have a full-on tutorial on how you guys can hook this guy up to AI. But yeah, you guys have any other suggestions? I would do a demo of Bubba over here, but too many kids have kicked him in the face, and I think he's gone back in his house for the last time, or came out of his house. He does not know how to go back in, guys. I've tried everything. He just won't go back into his house. But yeah. I guess we can try setting up the Brimstone Reaper if you guys want to see him. He's basically the Inferno Reaper, except he's got a red cloak, and this one is destroyed. But I have to set up this guy eventually, so might as well do it on a live stream. But I'll drag this guy back into the studio. Alright, so this is going to be our last animatronic of the night. I thought I brought down Twitching Banshee, but I do not. I don't see Twitching Banshee here, so we'll do Twitching Banshee on a different day. It'll be fine. This is not even half of the animatronics yet. We have a lot more to go. Not tonight, though. I'm going to need to get to bed soon. It is, what time is it? It's 11:10 here in Canada. Well, where I am. So yeah. We have his hand. This guy's just like a classic SVI animatronic, except without the good quality, unfortunately. Same face as Grim. So the servo is broken on this guy. He just has a back and forth head movement. He doesn't do any of the up, down, twisting to the side, anything. It's just back and forth now. But the mouth movement still works. The side to side movement doesn't work. So, yes, guy's pretty beat up because we decided to put him outside one year. He looked sick while he's outside, but I don't think it was worth it. It's rib cage. Oddly small rib cage for being a 7-foot animatronic. It's smaller than Grim's rib cage. Alright, we have his arm, his waist. There's his back, his chest, and the control box. The base here. What's your favorite, what's my favorite Home Depot 2025 prop? It's probably going to go to Ultra Skeleton. Yeah, I'd say Ultra Skeleton. Honestly, I thought the Ultra Skeleton was going to be such an insane animatronic. But unfortunately, the app that you use for the Ultra Skeleton is extremely, like, it just doesn't have enough features. Like, I thought you'd be able to, like, upload your own MP3 audio straight to the skeleton, but you have to record it on your own mic. And then it comes out, like, the audio quality isn't that good. I thought you'd be able to completely program what you wanted him to do as in terms of movements and lights, but you basically just select what movements you want, and it's like pre-programmed for you. So there's not a lot you can do with it. It's really just like choosing the colors and the movement, and most of the time you'd want all the movement. I thought I'd be able to control the movement, not just select which movement I wanted. So yeah, like there is, if you go on Facebook, there is an Ultra Skeleton group. It's a group of people, it's just everyone who, a lot of people who have the Ultra Skeleton join the Ultra Skeleton group. It has like, I don't know how many thousand people on it on Facebook, but there was someone, I don't know the creator's name, but they created a desktop version of the app, which you can do so much more on. And yeah, it's still in development. Well, you can use it, but it hasn't really been working well for me yet because it's still in development. But once it's out, it'll have a ton of more features. So yeah, go check that out if you own one of the Ultra Skeletons. You gotta check out the Facebook group. But I'm gonna slide this on here. What happened as well, why I didn't really like this guy when he was in the wind, is he is a crazy wind catcher, and then he blows and you can just see the light pulls right through him. So yeah, it was my biggest mistake of all time, putting this guy outside. Should have just kept him inside. He is indoor rated, and it definitely means that. Alright. I don't know what's going on here. This is very odd. Is this inside out? This might be inside out, guys. Oh, also the sleeves aren't sleeves, it's just fabric that goes over the arms. So hopefully that's going to work somehow. I don't really know how, but... Oh yeah, I see how it's going to go. I think it might be inside out, but I don't know how much of a difference it'll make. Put on this. Yeah, he's a pretty huge animatronic here. I'll attach the wires. There we go. Lay that over on top. Oh yeah, this is like definitely inside out, but I don't really care. It doesn't make that much of a difference. What animatronic is this? This is the Brimstone Reaper. It's the Inferno Reaper that came to Canada a year after, or 2 years after the original Inferno Reaper's release. But this guy has a red cloak, and that's the only difference. I don't think he's updated in any other way. Oh, I also took the hood off this guy. The hood is also a wind catcher. So I leave that off of him. And you just see that Velcro that sticks out on top there. Oh yeah, that servo's cooked. That servo's cooked. Okay. Put on the rib cage here. I mean, he's a cool static prop for indoors anyway. You know, he's got some cool parts to him, so Maybe I'll just like use parts of him sometime in the future. Make him a groundbreaker of some sort. Oh, the ropes are on the inside. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to undo all this. We're just gonna have to put it on a different way. From there. Uh-oh. I do not know how that happened. Like creepy cloth got caught inside the what? I literally alright. That was really weird. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna take off. We're gonna take off the head here. We're gonna have to backtrack. Sorry about that, guys. Alright. For that backtrack, we can just put this back on top. Yeah, this guy's like reinforced with zip ties as well. Alright, there we go. That looks better. We can. Correct these velcros. Okay, these attach to the rib cage. On there. This is the Brimstone Reaper. This is Inferno Reaper but red, basically. Is the Canadian version. Got this guy in 23. Okay, that's not normal. Okay, guess this goes up higher. Alright. And now for the arms. I only see one arm here. wouldn't be surprised if the other one is missing somewhere. Yeah, this is the other arm. And that literally just like goes over top of it like that. Just slides on over there. And folds over. Velcro on there is very far down. Okay, it's very tight on there. Okay. And over here, I have the staff, and if you can't notice, this guy is, yeah, the staff definitely snapped. So we definitely tape that up, and I think we have a bigger problem on our hands though, because I don't know where the other arm is. Where's this guy? I don't know what I was when I... Okay. Never mind. It's right in here. This one is a bit higher. Holds onto the staff. Like that. It attaches to the rest of the staff, which I will assemble somehow. Hit that over there. I think this is the bottom piece. Sorry, guys. I think it's on there now, hopefully. And then slide that over there, like that. I think this arm is supposed to bend a little bit more that way, like that. This just goes on over top. Should be a Velcro on here as well. Well, there we go. I mean, he's still really cool. Prop. This is my only, like, actual Reaper, I guess you could say. And I guess he's cool as a static. But once we turn him on, you're going to see that there's some problems like that. His head is... it's gonna have a problem staying on straight. But I think some of these pieces are supposed to, I don't know. Okay. Let's grab the adapter and see how this guy holds up, because I doubt it's going to be alright. No, I do not own a Two-Face Teddy. I own Poor George, though. Which is definitely the better version, in my opinion. Well, it's actually my neighbor who owns Poor George. But I've unboxed it and all that. And I use it for the House of Doom. But okay, this is anyway, this is the last prop of the night, and definitely the least, in my opinion, just based on how he's held up. But we'll have some epic props for you in a few more nights as well, like Twitching Banshee and Straw Man, Plague Doctor, and a few others. But let's see this guy first. Yeah, I have school coming up in a few days as well. Summer's gone too fast, and guess what, guys? The sensor is not plugged in. There's the sensor wire right there. I'll go attach that real quick. But then we will finally be able to see him. I'm probably going to activate the second I plug this in anyway. Oh, wait, I have a few wires back here that I haven't put together. By a few, I mean like every single one of them. I don't know how I missed all of these. The sensor's on the rib cage, so.
You are all mine in the end. No matter if you are royalty or peasants, I will cut you down in time. There can be no escape. Your soul is mine.
Anyway, there he was, and his head is still pointed to the side, but yeah, I'll send him off one more time. Oh, his head kind of twisted to the side. Hello, Kellen. Do one more. Anyway, there he was. That was Brimstone Reaper. And I wish he had a lights only mode. I wish he had a lights only mode. I think that'd be really cool. Unfortunately, he doesn't though. And yeah, I think there was a bigger version of him. What was it, Smoldering Reaper? And I think Smoldering Reaper is probably better. This guy does have the extra side to side movement. But I don't think it's held up that well. So yeah, if you guys get any prop like this, just make sure it's outdoor friendly, especially the ones with the servos. Like this one, Lethal Lily. Don't put them outside. But yeah, that's my lesson. This is the lesson I've had with this prop. But nonetheless, these are pretty cool. One. Anyway, guys, I think that's going to be it for today's live stream. I hope you guys all enjoyed. And I'll see you guys all in the next live stream. Later, guys. Or next video. I don't know what's going to come next. See you later. See you later.